We are clear that we will continue to respect the rights and sovereignty of other nations, but we must be equally clear that we will not be bullied by any other country in the world.
President Ramaphosa has nailed his colours to the mast and says the country's sovereignty is non-negotiable. Pretoria has strained bilateral relations with the US. Ramaphosa says building on his past G20 presidency, South Africa will continue to advance the priorities of the Global South.
The work of the G20 Extraordinary Committee on Global Inequality, we are working with other international partners towards launching the International Panel on Inequality. This is an important pillar of the global effort to reduce inequality within and between nations.
He also says the country is still committed to peacekeeping. But recently, Pretoria announced that its troops, who are part of the UN mission MONUSCO, will withdraw from the DRC.
We have requested the United Nations to allow us to withdraw our troops from the UN mission in the DRC, where they were serving under MONUSCO, with a view of consolidating our own defense force and strengthening it. We cannot consider ourselves free as long as the people of Palestine, of Cuba, of Sudan, and Western Sahara, and elsewhere suffer occupation, oppression, and war.
Some analysts say the address on the foreign policy was fairly balanced.
The speech was a powerful speech. The president delivered it very eloquently and very well. From a foreign policy point of view, he articulated South Africa's principles, underlying principles, guiding principles that shape how we engage with the rest of the world. As you've rightly said, it's solidarity, sustainability, and equality, which are very, very important principles, and the need for the Global South to have a voice and a seat at the table, and the need for regional security, regional integration in Africa, and peace and stability across the continent, which is a prerequisite for Africa's economies to grow and prosper.
South Africa has always been a staunch supporter of peacekeeping missions in the continent.
It's a balancing act that has to be crafted. And without any doubt, South Africa's foreign policy has always been anchored on promoting peace and stability across the continent. You cannot fault South Africa on that. And it goes without saying that at all material times, you always have to take stock of the resources at your disposal and indeed craft a balancing act. This is not a retreat by South Africa from promoting peace and stability. It's really a change and maybe a turn, but there will be other ways in which South Africa continues to support peace initiatives across the continent.
The president says they're contributing to the implementation of FCFTA to expand trade between African countries, drive industrialization, and create jobs. Khumalo, SABC News, Johannesburg.